hospital abuse in the United States. Let's see. I have talked to about 8 lawyers where I live, and no one has done nothing about it. What this has told me as an individual, that I have no rights. It has told me that pretty much what has happened to me doesn't matter, and those who have done that to me will just keep getting away with it and keep being able to do that to other people. Now, what happened to me, some of you are gonna be like, well, why didn't you keep going back? And it's not that I kept going back to obviously get more of it. It's because I was trying to get help, because I was suffering and everything, but I have depression, and if you don't know where else to go, obviously you're gonna just keep getting hurt. But at a point, I did actually just stop going to get help from these individual people. But I did get hurt in the process. What happened to me was I kept getting 4-point restrained for really no reason at all. What they called it was behavior modification, and why they did that was because they considered that me going to the hospital was too many times, because I kept trying to kill myself, because in my head I was really depressed, which I was, because I had previously left a treatment center that told me that they were my last hope, and if they couldn't help me, no one could. And I believed that. And at the time, I was devastated. So, like, in that treatment center, like, I was there only 5.5 weeks. I was supposed to be there like 6 months, and they didn't give me any reason to why they were dismissing me from the program, other than that they said that I was medically unfit for their program. Like, that's all they told me. And they gave me a 2-hour leave notice, which there is actually a group that I'm on Facebook for this program, and I actually have another video on my channel about this program, so you can go and watch it if you'd like. I'm not really going to talk about it in this video, but I'm more talking about like what happened to me with the 4-point restraints and the hospital abuse that I endured in 2011 to 2012 at this particular hospital that I live near. And it's just really kind of frustrating when nobody has done anything. Like, I've had to do a lot of the other, like, the work around it. Like, I haven't gotten any like real like treatment or anything for it, because like the only real treatment I've gotten is like anxiety treatment, like with meds. That's really all I've gotten, and it just is sad to me that, like, I feel like that's as far as it's ever gonna go. I mean, I have counseling, but what is counseling really gonna do when it comes down to it? Because I don't know, I'm really frustrated over the whole thing. Like, I have some scars on my wrists from it. I spent, the longest time was 3 days in 4-point restraints at one point, and that was after a Tylenol overdose, because they didn't have the IV solution to like the antidote, so they only had the oral. And in my care plan, it said that I had to be in 4-point restraints if I was in the hospital, so I was in the mental health unit until I had my Tylenol levels in out of the danger zone. And also my care plan, I was not allowed to get up to use the restroom. I had to use a bedpan, and all of this caused a lot of mental and emotional distress to me. I now have PTSD because of it, and I know a lot of you guys are like, well, why didn't you just stop this behavior? It's not that I wanted to continue that behavior. It's because at that time, I didn't see any point of living in 2011 because of what had happened to me with this program that I went to called Mercy Ministries. They had filled my head with so many lies, saying that they were the only program out there that could help me and fix me and all this shit. They had filled my head with so much garbage, and I had to, in 2012, make a decision, either let them destroy my life even more, or choose to pick up myself and start a road of recovery, for myself. And that's what I've been doing since July of 2012. And it's almost been 5 years that I have not been inpatient at all. No hospitals, no psychiatry, inpatient, nothing like that. No ER visits for that, nothing. And I mean, yeah, that's yay for me, but it also has left a detrimental impact on my life because I suffer because of that. And I think that people need to be more aware of what can happen to people inpatient, because there are people that are abused and inpatient. And not every hospital is like this, no. Not in, I hate to have to say this because it's sad, because this is the 1% chance that this will ever happen, and that happened to me. I know there are more people out there, so if this has happened to you, please reach out to me, because I really hope that I can make a connection with other people that this has happened to, because I know we are not alone out there. I know we are not alone, so please reach out to me. Thank you.